Howard Wong, what do you have at your table for people who will come by to see you at Toronto Comicon?
Well, I actually sold out a few things, but what I have left are tote bags and T-shirts from Damn Chris Children that features the covers, the beautiful horrific covers that are homages to original covers, as well as The Unhappy Little Pig, which is a children's illustrated book I did with Asian Afona. It talks about a pig trying to mimic animals to find happiness, only to circle back to himself to find out what makes him truly happy. What is that? Come by, I'll tell you know. The other thing I have here at my table is Dead to Us, which is a fully Canadian comic book that was made with Keith Groucho and myself as writer, him on art, printed in Vaughan, so 100% Canadian. Uh, I found this from cleaning my basement. This is the dumbest thing and also awesome. I found the very first thing I ever got published from Image Comics. So I have After the Cape Volume 1 and 2 in trade, as well as the singles. That's all I have left. I'm still debating if I'm going to sell the singles, to be very honest. I've been told to CGC it, so I don't know. And this has some random issues here as well. And I'm doing crappy sketches because why not? Who doesn't want like a $2 piece of art somewhere in their bookshelf? And that's about it.
Are you announcing anything at the show?
I am not announcing anything in the show because I am working on a few things. I am working on a giant 180-page science fiction opus with Keith Groucho here, with an art style that you've not really seen of him from him. So that's really interesting. I'm also working with some other artists overseas on stuff I can't talk about, so I can't announce that because it may not go through. And I'm also doing some development work for, say, a toy company would probably be the easiest way, I would say. And also, actually, no, I can talk about that. Actually, they announced some stuff. So I'm like attached as head writer for the reboot of Pandacon. So Pandacon was a character from the 90s, had a toy with the original TMNT line. So I finished writing the graphic novel that's being drawn right now, but we're releasing the toy and some clothing. So the toy's coming out this year, I think, and the clothing maybe next year, so shoes and whatever. And we're looking into expanding that further. I don't have the licensing and stuff. I'm just working there, so that's something I can talk about, which is crazy because I grew up in that era of the weird anamorphic comic books and stuff. So I'm really excited to work with that. And yes, we're working with David Garcia and Monica, who are the owners of the properties, and they're wonderful, supportive, giving a lot of ideas as well. And that's about it. That's what I can talk about, I would just say.
Where can people buy your books after the show?
At the show and comic book shops, but if you want to contact me, you can find me online. I guess you guys can look at the Linktree link that'll be somewhere, and contact me directly. And I'm more than happy to mail it out to you if you want, or if you live into the GTA, meet up for coffee. I'll bring the book.